What's up, guys? It's your boy Vic. Now today I'm bringing you this counter fairy deck profile. Yeah, I know. I picked up 3 counter fairy decks the other day, so I figured I'd dabble with them a little bit, and I really like it. I mean, it's anti-meta, which I mean, if you guys have really heard, like, I really don't like meta regardless. Like, I love doing road decks. I love doing anti-meta. Like, I don't know. It's just my style. But enough about me, guys. Let's get into this deck profile. First off, these tokens, they're the synthetic Seraphim tokens that come with the structure deck, just so you guys know and that you are aware. It's interesting because now they're doing it where it shows the level, it shows the type, and it actually shows the attack and defense as if they were actual monsters. So it's not just like their tokens, before where the tokens don't even have anything on them. As a matter of fact, where are my tokens? I have some tokens right here. As you see before, the tokens didn't have any level, didn't have an attack and defense or nothing like that. It just says that this card can be used as a token, as any token. So, but it's pretty awesome that it already shows the level, attack and defense, so people don't have to ask you about them. Anyways, continuing, that was the tokens. Now let's get into the monsters. First off, I play 3 Bountiful Artemis. He's really interesting because each time, since this deck revolves around a lot of counter traps, if you guys haven't caught on to the fact that I call them counter fairies, for those who don't know, that's why I was explaining. I apologize for those who don't care. But Bountiful Artemis, basically, each time a counter trap is activated, immediately after it resolves, draw a card. He's 1600 attack, 1700 defense, a light fairy type, level 4. Then I play 2 Minerva, Scholar of the Sky. I'm playing 2 because you don't want to go into Minerva right away. Minerva basically is each time a counter trap card is activated, immediately after it resolves, this card gains 500 attack and defense. And if the Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field, add 1 counter trap with a different name from your graveyard to your hand. Really good. You could beef Minerva up really high in this deck. Then I play 2 Meltiel, Sage of the Sky. Meltiel is a 1600, 1200 defense. They're all light fairies at level 4. I play a lot of them in this deck, but each time a counter trap is activated, immediately after it resolves, gain 1000 light points. And if you do, if the Sanctuary Sky is on the field, basically you could destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Yeah, it says destroy it. The awesome part about this effect, guys, it does not target. It says destroy 1 card on the field. It doesn't say target 1 card on the field and destroy. It says destroy 1 card on the field, just so y'all know. Oh man, that looks crooked. Let's fix that right there. Yep, that looks a lot better. Sorry, OCD. Then I play 3 Guiding Ariadne. For those who don't know, Guiding Ariadne, oops. I apologize, Guiding Ariadne. Guiding Ariadne, when it's like normal summon to the field, or even like pendulum summon to the field, or special summon, basically Guiding Ariadne, when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you could reveal 3 counter trap cards from your deck. Your opponent chooses 1 of them, and then you shuffle the other ones back into your deck. So basically, this deck feels more engine to the rest of their effects. But also, when she's in Pendulum Scale, Guiding Ariadne basically says you don't have to pay life points to activate a counter trap card, or you don't have to discard a card to activate a counter trap card. So Guiding Ariadne nullifies that part of the effects. Now other parts of effects or whatever, she doesn't stop. But a lot of, as you guys know, a lot of counter trap cards are really strong, involve paying life points or discarding cards. Now, since there's a lot of light fairies, why not play Honest? I'm running 2 Honest. I'd actually be using my other Super Honest, but I haven't found my other Super Honest yet, so I'm using my Platinum Rare Honest from the Noble Knights. And yes, I have Noble Knights, which eventually I plan on working on once I get the Link Monster and so on and so forth. Honest, because why not? I run Ties of the Brethren in this deck, so if I have like Meltiel on the field and activate Ties of the Brethren on Meltiel, I'd pick like Guiding Ariadne and I'd pick Honest. And once Honest is on the field, Honest's effect says during a main phase you can return this face-up card back to your hand, which then you get Honest back to your hand and you can use Honest whenever at that point because you already know what it is. Then I played 2 Power Angel Valkyria. Awesome card. Basically, if you negate the activation of a spell card, trap card, or a monster effect, you can add a light fairy monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate that effect once per turn though, but still, she's a searcher, which is why I run her too. And then the last but not least of all of them, I run 2 Sacred Arch Knight, Air Knight Parsha. Awesome. He's like the strongest one in the deck. I've always loved the Air Knight Parshas. Always have. I liked Arch Air Knight Parshas. I just love them, point blank period. His effect is interesting though. If a counter trap card is activated, or if you need to get the activation of a spell trap card or monster effect, except during the damage step, you can banish 2 other fairy monsters from your hand, field, or graveyard. Special summon this card from the graveyard if it was there when you activated, or negated, or hand. Even if not, but or you can special summon from the hand basically. And then if this card attacks with defense position monster, if he inflicts piercing battle damage just like the other Air Knight Parshath, and then you can add a Parshath card or 1 counter trap card from your deck to your hand. So that is really awesome. That sums up the monsters. I believe I played 17 monsters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I apologize. 16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And for those of you who don't know, this is a deck profile that will fit into the brand new 2018 ban list format. Now, this is the spell lineup. I'm only running 1 Pot of Desires because I don't want to banish a lot of my counter trap cards or even my Arch Air Knight Parshath or any of the other, like getting Ariadne's or any of them. That way I don't have to pay the cost or anything like that. But also, that way, whenever Birth of Parshath also goes off, I could have Arch Air Knight Parshath 2 special summon from the deck. But I'm only running 1 Pot of Desires. I know a lot of counter fairy deck profiles that are topping. When they do top, they're running Cards of Demise, but I do not have Cards of Demise right now. So I improvise. This is basically more of a budget deck profile, just so you guys know. Then I'm playing 3 Pot of Desires. Pot of Duality, because why not? It doesn't hurt. You still get a +1, and you actually get to choose which +1 you get, and shuffle the rest back into the deck. I'm also playing 3 The Sanctum of Parshath. For those who don't know, when you activate this card becomes the Sanctuary of the Sky when it is on the field. Plus your fairy types get a 300 boost, an attack. And on top of that, your set spell trap cards cannot be targeted by or destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, you can target a total of 3 fairy monsters and or counter traps with different names in your graveyard. Place them on top of your deck in any order. So that's awesome also. But just to make sure I get the Sanctuary of the Sky. Anyways, I play 2 Sanctuary of the Sky. I do not run Terraforming in this deck because I run 5 more or less field spells, if you really look at it. So you're always drawing into one. And I run 3 Pot of Dualities, and I even run 1 Pot of Desires. And on top of that, Bountiful Artemis draws as counter trap cards activate. So this is a constant drawing engine. Basically, if you really look at it, I'm running about 7 draw cards, like 7 cards that involve draw power. Then I'm running 3 Ties of the Brethren because, like I said before, this whole deck revolves around level 4 light fairy type monsters. Because why not? And to sum it all up, I do not have Soul and Judgment, but I do have my Monster Reborn. Because why not? If any of your fairies are in grave, you can special summon it. If you end up beating over something big enough on your opponent's field, or even soul mourning it on your opponent's side of the field, Monster Reborn, bring it back. Like if you just soul and strike the dog around, whatever, bring it back, Monster Reborn. It does not matter. Like Monster Reborn, there was a reason why this was banned, but they took it off the ban list, and that is okay with me. And I revolve this deck around the fact that since I have draw power, I will go into Monster Reborn and bring back something back that I striked or warninged. Or you activated a monster effect. Oh yeah? Well, all my other traps say no. That was the spell lineup. Here's the trap lineup. 2 Divine Punishment. I was going to play 3, but I just don't want it to revolve, my deck to revolve around the fact that I would need Sanctuary of the Sky. But just in case if I did have Sanctuary in the Sky in the field, I do play 2 Divine Punishment. Basically says if your opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or monster effect while Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field, flip this, boom, negate and destroy it. I'm running 3 Ultimate Providence. Awesome card. Awesome. And just in case I face somebody with draw power, no. Drastic drop off. Drastic drop off, for those who don't know, when your opponent draws a card, or if they add a card from their deck to their hand, or draw a card, including drawing, they must discard 1 card. So that's okay with me. And then I played 2 Rebirth of Parshath. Now, mind you, a lot of these cards involve the effect that say, when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated, negate it and destroy it. Rebirth does it. Ultimate Providence does it. Divine Punishment does it. They all do it. But just to say no to special summons, or cards that involve special summons, the Solemn Brigade, y'all already know what it is. Now, just like I said, this deck revolves a lot of counter traps. A lot of them. 13 counter traps. 13 spells. What? I play altogether, this deck is a 42 card deck. I tried making it go down to 40, but yeah. The consistency of this deck is real, whether people realize it or not. Like, it's super, like, I was showing my boy Ignacio test hands of this earlier, and I was saying, I don't know if I want to do a deck profile, Ignacio, because I kind of want to keep the deck to myself. I'm still going to end up changing things, but Ignacio was like, nah, bro, show it. Yo, that is so crazy. So I was like, all right. Now for the extra deck. Binary Sausage, Tri-Gate Wizard, Deco Tucker. I can make all these, so that is okay with me. Gaga Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Bujente Sokiyomi, Gaga Samurai, Starliege Paladinimo. For those who don't know, Starliege Paladinimo requires 2 level 4 light monsters, and basically you can detach 2 XD materials from him during your turn. Of course, once per turn, you can detach 2 XD materials from this card. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0, and if it does, its effects are negated. Also, when this card is destroyed by either by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, I could draw one card off of him. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Castel, Silent Honor Arc, Karen Gorgon, Utopia. I still need Utopia the Lightning, but Utopia doesn't hurt, just in case for those turns that you can't actually go into your counter traps and you already have like enough, let's just say level 4s on field. You want to protect something, like even if you want to protect Archer and the Sacred Archer on our Power Seth, you could Utopia, and you know, he acts as a shield. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon and Stellar Knight Delteros. That is actually 14 because I couldn't find a 15th card for this. So the 15th card would honestly probably be Utopia Lightning once I get him. When I get him, I will update the deck profile and you guys will see it. But oh man, I did 18 minutes. I might have to edit some parts. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. I now have 25 subscribers. Oh my god, yo. Honestly, like when I hit 25, I was ecstatic. Can't even lie. But I'm going to end this video right here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Share this with your friends. Just so you guys know, I always mention it in my other videos, but this Sunday coming up, not today, but not today's Monday. I'm sorry, it's really late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, like after 1 o'clock in the morning. But Sunday the 11th, me and my boys were going to the regional, South Park Township Regional. If you guys see us there, see me there, or anybody in any of my videos there,
message from the dark side there is.
Sorry. Feel free to come up to us if you'd like. It's cool. I could get your deck profiles. I could get your number, whatever. We could hit up one time, duel, whatever you guys want. That's okay with me. But thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Do good. Help out others. Have a good night. Peace.